What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the collaboration between Akio Hasegawa, Beams Japan, and New Balance on this 990V5. Today's video was sponsored by the good people from Heffelux. Heffelux is my all-time favorite sneaker insoles, and they sell eTPU insoles, which essentially is the same material you'll find in Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort inside your shoes, be sure to check out their website, which I've linked down below in the description box. You'll see they sell a variety of different insoles, so depending on the type of insole density and the cushioning setup you're looking for, whether that's for a pair of thick winter boots or for sneakers, you're going to find there's a suitable insole for everybody. So I've been a paying customer of Heffelux for years now, and to me, I find them very comfortable. So if you guys want to check them out and try a pair for yourself, be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout and get 15% off your entire purchase. So this New Balance dropped sometime about a month or two ago, and they were a three-way collaboration between stylist Akio Hasegawa, Beams Japan's Surf, Skate, and Zine division, and New Balance. The style code for this shoe is M990BE5, and it retails for 35,200 yen, which is approximately $300 US or 380 Canadian dollars. And the colorway for this shoe is blue and gray. If this colorway looks familiar to you guys, it's because it adopts that iconic 1300 CL colorway, which is considered by many to be one of the most iconic New Balance shoes of all time. And by adopting it onto this 990V5 silhouette, and the fact that I believe this was a Japan exclusive, it makes this shoe that much more sought after. So diving straight into the details, this is your classic made in USA 990V5 silhouette. On the toe box, the base layer here, this is constructed out of a steel blue colored mesh. Overlaid on either side, we have this perforated gray nubuck, and surrounding the front toe cap, we have a very buttery, very plush gray colored suede. This same suede covers the eyelets of the shoe, and the top two eyelets are constructed out of a gray colored TPU plastic. On the mid panel, we have more of that very plush suede, and stitched on top of this, we have the New Balance N logo, which is done in this reflective finish in white with an outline of blue. Moving downwards, we have another hit of perforated gray nubuck, and then we have more of that blue colored mesh that we saw earlier on the toe box. We have this semi-translucent TPU strap, which gives you added structure and support for the sides of the shoe. Surrounding the heel, we have more of that very plush gray colored suede, and above this in the middle, we have this gray colored reflective panel with the number 5 in Roman numerals in the middle. And then surrounding the bottom of the heel, we have this TPU heel clip with the New Balance logo in the middle, and this heel counter helps to give you added structure and support for the back end of the shoe. Turning our attention back to the front, so these come with two different pairs of laces. They come with a flat white colored lace, along with this pale blue colored lace as well, which is the one that I really prefer. Underneath this, we have this padded tongue, which is covered in this white colored mesh. And running down the center, we have this overlay with 990V5 branding, along with the Made in USA branding, which is done in a combination of yellow and blue. And this mimics the look of the branding found on Beams Surf, Skate, Zine. The inner liner of the shoe is lined in this white colored mesh. And then as for the insoles, these come with a foam padded insole, and it has this notebook graphic found throughout. So again, this style of branding is something we see on Beams Surf, Skate, Zine merch. And printed across, we have New Balance branding, we have the logo for Beams Surf, Skate, Zine, along with Akio Hasegawa's logo. So the upper of the 990V5 sits atop this foam midsole, which is painted in white on the forefoot, and is done in this off-white or cream color on the heel. We also have end cap technology, which is this wedge on the heel, and this is a combination of a soft EVA core surrounded by a stiffer polyurethane rim to give you a good balance of support and structure. And then flipping the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your classic 990V5 outsole. So this is constructed out of a combination of blue and black colored rubber. We have these flex grooves on the forefoot to give you added flexibility, and New Balance branding on the heel. And right above this blue colored hit, this essentially acts as a shank plate, helping you with torsional rigidity and midfoot support. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these 990V5s, and for those wondering about sizing, to me these fit like any of my other 990V5s, so I personally prefer to go a half size down to give me a nice snug fit. I know other people go true to size no problems, so if you don't mind a little bit more room in your toes, or if you just want a little bit more spacious of a toe box, you can definitely stick true to size. Just to give you guys a point of comparison though, so I measure as a true size 10, and I wear a 9.5 in other New Balance silhouettes like the 992, the 990V3, V4, V5, the 998, and a lot of my 550s that aren't general release pairs. And in comparison, I stick true to size or a size 10 in other New Balance silhouettes like the 997, the 990V2 because of its more narrow toe box, some made in UK models like most of my 991s, the 1500 and the 1530. Next up, in terms of the comfort, I feel like the 990V5 is an extremely comfortable sneaker. To me, I feel a nice level of softness and responsiveness under the forefoot, but at the same time there's a lot of structure and support on the back heel. So I say this in a lot of my New Balance videos, but this silhouette is a good balance of softness, support, and structure, and it's a pair I can wear for many hours in a day without feeling pain or fatigue in the arches of my feet. So if you're looking for a very well-rounded sneaker that has some adequate level of cushioning under the forefoot, then you're probably going to love these. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and the craftsmanship, so first off, material quality was great. This being a made in USA New Balance, the suede specifically had a very nice buttery feel to it, and by running your fingers across it, you can see the natural hairs of the suede go back and forth, and you can see it changing color just by running your fingers across it. And similarly, the overall build on the shoe, I thought it was fine. It wasn't perfect by any means, but there weren't any major flaws that I could identify, so it pretty much lived up to my expectations of New Balance made in USA products. So with all that out of the way now, let's toss these on feet and I'll show you guys how these look. This is definitely one of those pairs where if you didn't know that this was a collaboration, you would just think it's a nice dope colorway. And to me, I think that's a good measure of a solid New Balance collab in that it doesn't need to be over the top, and it's really one of those shoes that if you know, then you know. Obviously, the price point on the shoe is very high, and that's even if you were able to luck out and grab these for retail. And like I said in the beginning, because these were, I think, just limited to Japan, it makes sense why the resale price on this pair is so high. But if you have the budget to grab these on the secondary market, or if you have a plug in Japan, I wouldn't hesitate to grab these for the collection. This is a beautiful colorway. The CL colorway is just iconic, right up there with the JP colorway. And I think the 990 V5 in general is kind of a slept on silhouette. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Beams, Akio Hasegawa, and New Balance 990 V5. What are your overall thoughts on this colorway? And is this a pair you guys would pick up, or is it not really your cup of tea? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram as well at esco8. Check me out on Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website as well at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and hopefully it helped you in some way, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.